Michael Morrison. I feel like we've had this argument before. Just seems last week we talked about this. I discussed with you the morality of physician-assisted suicide and how it is morally wrong. And you didn't listen to me on that one. So today, I'm going to try to be a little more pragmatic about it. You want to mirror, as you said in your statement earlier, that you want to mirror the Death with Dignity Act in order. I'm going to argue the significance of this claim because of the draconian rules that are involved with a person becoming available for this prescription. It's not going to affect that many people. According to the Oregon Death with Dignity Act report in 2015, the number of DWDA deaths were 0.386%. That's out of every 10,000 people that died, only 38 people received this prescription. Now that's a minute number at best. But now let's take into account that of all the people that got the prescription, only about half of them used the prescription to die. Let's see. Last year, 2015, according to the DWDA report, 218 prescriptions were given out. Only 132 people actually used this. So now we're talking about, instead of 38 per 10,000, we're talking about only 19 per 10,000. Now we can take that and expand it to a national level. We're still talking about a very minute amount of people. Now you talk about money. If this is a minute account, then how exactly is this going to save so much money that we're going to be able to save other people? That would be my argument with the significance of your claim. Now, as far as inherency goes, and again, you speak about cost, well, I've got a great solve for you. A bullet, well, not in the state of California anymore, but a bullet, if you go to Nevada, costs about $1.50. We can solve the problem right away. Should we say that now if they have a bad cold that we should let them commit suicide? It's very important that we maintain a value of life. The most important thing that I want to talk about today is the fact that privacy is so important here. When you're terminally ill, you've already lost so many of your abilities, of your rights, of your privacy, that it's so important for that person to have that privacy with their physician. Also, it's very important to understand that each person's terminal illness can be so different. With the law that would be put in place, now it would not be just between a physician and their patient and maybe their family. It would be between the physician, a bureaucratic entity, which always works out well, the patient. They would have to notify the next of kin, as you'll read in your Oregon statute, that the patient must notify a next of kin that they require this. This is according to the Oregon statute. They also must request it twice within 15 days. Well, I'm sorry, but the average amount of hospice stay in 2015 was 17 days for a patient. That's according to the National Hospice Palliative Care Association. So if I'm only in hospice care, if I've only been diagnosed with a terminal illness, and I'm only going to live 17 days in hospice care anyway, but I'm required 15 days in between my request for this pill, how exactly is this going to save so much money and how many lives? That would be my question towards your inherency and your significance. We're also going to talk a little bit about the workability of this law and the problems with diagnosing patients with terminal illness and also prognosing patients with terminal illness. Folks, I've told you about how wrong this is, morally, ethically, legally. Now I've told you practically, it just doesn't work. That's why I can't support this bill, and why I hope that you'll join my colleague and I in opposing it. Thank you so much.